All right. Uh, Hello, everyone. So, just like I promised, I'm going to make these videos in different sections. So, in this particular section, I want to talk about uh, part 1 and 2 of this structure of examination question layout that we're supposed to follow to produce our assessment questions, be it examination or be it exams or cards. So first of all, in this particular video, I'll just talk about the first two parts: the use of appropriate logo and how to insert it into our document, and also how to format the head section of our questions. Okay, now to do this, I want to go back to the model question. So here is the model question. We are only going to work on the first, the head, like I said again, the head of this question. That is, we want to see how to produce this part of the question in this video, and I'm going to make another video to address parts 3 and 4 and 5 of this structure of examination question. We'll touch all these things that appeared in this template or this layout, structure layout. Okay, now to begin, I'm going to open a new document because I want to start from scratch. I will open a new document, and you may decide to start anywhere you like. You can insert the logo, or you type in the head. Any way you want to do it, you achieve the same result. But I would like to start by typing the head section of my question. So the first thing you should have is GAT International School. So it should be typed in capital letter. I've turned on my caps lock key. GAT International School, Abuja. The next is the term, summer term 2020-2021 examination, and the subject mathematics SS3. So please take note, you don't need to put the word subject, and you don't need to type in the word class. Just type the subject column the class. So in time past, we were used to type in subject, you put a column mathematics, then class. No, so we shouldn't be that way anymore. Just type in the subject column and the class. The next thing that follows is the time that should be allotted to the question. So this is the time I want to allot, say 2 hours for this examination. So it should be written in full, just the way I've done mine. The next, what follows is the section. So here is section A, and what follows is instruction. The instruction is also in capital letter, but type other statements in title case or in sentence case. Answer all questions. Answer all questions in this section. That is the instruction for this paper. Then we end the full stop. Alright, so now that I'm done typing, I would like to bring in my picture. So I'll go back to the starting point, press your enter key to move that heading to the one step down. Then I'll go back to take my cursor back to the very starting point. Now that is where I want to insert my picture, and I can now go locate the picture from the insert menu. Click on insert menu. It's going to open up the insert ribbon where you can find pictures. Click on pictures. Then I want to insert it from this device. That is, if you're using a higher version of Office 2018 or thereabout, I'm not too sure, either 2018 or so, you have this from this device. But if you're using a lower version like Office 2006, when you click on pictures, all this will do to take you to the location to open and insert the dialog box where you can find the picture. So, but in my version of Office, I actually insert picture from the device. I can also insert picture from online. I want to insert from the device. I click on insert from this device. So this is the exact dialog box that will appear if you are using a lower version Office. Immediately you click on pictures. Next, I'm going to locate the picture. My logo, the logo of the school logo is saved inside the document folder, GIS files 2021. And scroll down, and here is the logo. Click on it and click on insert. So you must know where you save the logo before doing this. Okay, so at this point, the picture has been inserted. Now when you try to move it, you find it difficult to move the picture to wherever position you want it to be, except it goes by the side of the text, or in between, or to align at the same way the text is aligned. So the picture is behaving this way because of its text wrapping. So right now the picture is having a text wrap that is known as in line with text. So in line with text means it's behaving just like the text. It's going to be moving together with the text. So when you highlight both the pictures and the text, you press Ctrl E to center align it. It's going to be aligned center. Ctrl R is to align left. Ctrl L is going to align right and align left. So it's just behaving like the text itself. Now, and also, if you decide, in case you want to move this picture elsewhere, somewhere around here, it's not going to move there. It's going to be going in between the text because of the text wrapping. So for this version of Office I'm making use of, when you click on the picture, you have to go and select the format menu. Now if you deselect the picture by clicking outside, the format menu is no longer appearing on the menu bar. But as soon as you select the picture, it's going to appear. Click on format, then locate wrap text. But if you are using a lower version Office, what you see is text wrap. Alright, but this is wrap text. For a lower version of Office, what you see is text wrap. Please take note. Take very, very good note. Or what you see is text wrapping. But this higher version is wrap text. And you can see the active wrap text or text wrap is in line with text. That is why the picture is behaving just like the text. So now I prefer to use in front of text. That's what I prefer to use, but any other one will serve. But you should know that all of these things, they have their own meaning. Squared meaning that the text will form a square around the picture. Tight, the text will go very close to the picture. Through, the text will go through the picture, like it will just arrange itself, and the picture will be round or somewhere located around the text. But let's leave all those stuff for the next time. All of these are not my concern now. My concern is just choose in front of text. So the text will be at the front, while the picture will be at the front, while the text will be behind the picture. Then come and locate, position it to the center. So you can see I can move it anywhere now. I position it at the center. I'm making use of a higher version of this. That's why it's helping me to align it at the center. But if I make use of a lower version, that will not happen. So you have to be creative about that. The next, I have to choose, going by the instruction given in the format, in the structure of the question. Instruction in section 5, I guess, yes, is to make use of section 5? Yeah, section 5. Use Times New Roman throughout. So it means I have to change this font. This font is Calibri Bold. I have to change it to Times New Roman by selecting all, Ctrl A, click on the fonts, and select your Times New Roman. Then you choose font size 12, because that is also the instruction. Font size 12, Times New Roman. Okay, so don't forget, I said I'm going to touch all the sections, but I'm starting with the section other parts, part 1 to through 5. I'm starting with parts 1 and 2. So after doing this, the next thing you want to do is to align each of these, to align this heading to their appropriate alignment. Just like in the model question, the first 3 lines are aligned center. So So how do you achieve that? Highlight the first 3 lines by clicking and dragging across them, then press your Ctrl E on your keyboard. Use the shortcut to align center, or you click on center align under the paragraph section in the home ribbon. Center align, it will also give you the same result. So you can click on center align button, or you can press Ctrl E. But I'd advise you to memorize or to know all the shortcut keys to help you work very fast and very smart. The next, align the time should be aligned right. See where it is right now here. So the time should be aligned right. Now some persons are, if they are used to using the mouse, the space bar, please do not use the space bar abnormally. When you do that, that is what is responsible for making your question look so scattered even after printing. So what you need to do here is to press Ctrl R to make it right aligned, R for right, or you click on this this right align button still under the paragraph menu. Just make sure the cursor is anywhere on the text. The next, I want to align section A center. Make sure the cursor is anywhere around that section. You can see it's in between T and I. Ctrl E, you move it to the center. The instruction should know where it is. Alright, so we are getting there. Next, when you look at the text, they are closely packed together. The text are so close to each other. So we have to achieve that. And to achieve that, the instruction is given in the structure of the question. That same section 2 says use 1.0 line spacing, center alignment with aligning center, remove space after paragraph. So let's go and choose our line spacing. Highlight from the heading down to time, stop at time, after time, don't select section. So whatever settings you want to give to it, you affect from that gap scale down to section. So still under paragraph, click on this little drop down arrow, that is a line and spacing icon, then select 1.0. When you do that, you still haven't achieved this. It's still not very close to each other. So you still go and take the second step or the third step here. Remove space after paragraph. It's still highlighted. Go back to that icon, click on remove space after paragraph, and when you do that, you achieve your desired goal or your desired result. But check out the model question again. Everything is bold from GAT International School down to the instruction. So go back there, highlight all, and make it bold, B for bold, and that is it. So you've been able to achieve that. So you can actually bring down your image or your logo rather. So you've been able to achieve the section, the head section of the question. So, and this is fantastic. So if you take note of the top margin, the space above, very little. So in time past, you see some questions typed and there are so many just unnecessary space left above. That is causing huge waste in the system. So let's take note of that. Now before I end this section, let me quickly talk about resizing the image. Now some of you are fond of resizing your logo by dragging it from the edges, these 4 edges, this 1, 2, 3, 4. When you do that, you don't increase or decrease, you only elongate the shape, the logo or the shape. You spoil the logo. A logo has a specific shape and specific color, so you don't change the logo, the shape or the color of any logo or logo of any organization. So, and the only way you can change it by dragging it from here, or here, any of the edges. You just spoil the shape of the logo. So it's not allowed to do that. And the points that are allowed to increase or resize the shape is from the vertices at this point, or this point, or this point, or this point. So if you see what it will observe what was happening, it's actually increasing the height and the width at the same time. But when you increase it from the sides or from the edges, it's going to increase only the width or only the height, and in so doing it will deform or it will just change the shape of the logo. So this is how it should look like, and when you are able to achieve this at the header of a question, that means you are good to go, and this is what we want to see. So thank you for seeing this video. I'm going to make the second. I'll continue in the next section, just because I want to be conscious of the size of the video. Alright, so keep learning. Thank you.